Hello and welcome to the stream. All right, we're in Final Fantasy 14 today. Wasn't planning on streaming today. This was an unplanned premise, but I am home alone for the next number of hours, as what is normally time. I usually stream in the morning and then spend the rest of the day with my wife. Instead, it's somewhat the opposite. So I picked up a shift today, so I worked this morning, and now my wife is pulling a double and then going to dinner with her friend. So I'm all home alone today. And of course, man, the old ball and chain is away. You know, I got free reign of the house. What do? Well, we play Final Fantasy 14 like any man does. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss my wife. No, as I am here with my dog next to me, because it started to rain, and it's gotten so, her fear of thunder has gotten so bad that it has now transcended to, if it just starts raining, she gets a bit stressed. So it's like, oh boy, okay, well, that's gonna be a toughin'. So we will we're just kind of hanging out now. On the plus side, though, this is the only time really that she's ever willing to just lay down next to me in my office. She won't really ever chill in here all that much. She will come in. I have a little bed in here for her. She comes in every now and then, but it's not next to me. It's a little bit behind me. You know, it just lets her be around, but not necessarily be like crazy engaged. You know, because she's like, my dog's like a cat a little bit. You know, she likes to kind of just to be around, right? But not necessarily engage with any of us. She is a sweet dog, though. Like, she is incredibly sweet. She does love people. Like, don't get that part twisted. She loves people, but she just doesn't need to be around them much. She's got a shorter social battery, if you will. You know. So that's the big thing. You know. So yeah, so we have our little guest with us. But either way, we're gonna take our time and our moment here to just kind of hang out, essentially. I need to move into a spot here. Let's just kind of I'll just take us over right to the game here. All right. Also, if you hear this, or when you can, because I know you're planning to lurk, but I'm semi-curious. Short answer, obviously, because this could be a loaded question. Fox, how are you feeling about the F1 season this year. Because we hit the summer break, so I feel like it's a good time to get a gauge on how people are feeling, you know. Because I'll tell you, like, my immediate thought, man, this is great. This is a great outfit. Look at this. I need to get those wings. It's actually a thing I've been meaning to do. Anyway, my opinion is definitely that, boy, does it kind of like, this does not hit like last year did by the slightest. And last year it was tough because it was really one of the better seasons of F1 in some recent memory. You know, obviously, like, 2021 it's like 2021 is kind of an unfair, like, that's not what I want. You know, that one was always kind of an unfair comparison for a lot of seasons because you just can't expect something like that every year in Formula One. If you do, then you're delusional about what Formula One is. But this year is just not while last year was really good, it just doesn't even hit close. It has a bit of 2024 vibe in a way to me, right? 2024 was kind of Max won every important race, therefore there was never truly a contention for world champion, but it was kind of there, right? There was some hint that maybe we would have a chance of some competition, but instead but like we didn't actually get it. We just kind of got like the glimpse of it, and if anything it really was the tease for how good 2025 would be, which in my hope would be that, you know, maybe hopefully this is a sign that somehow 2027 will be really good. But I don't know. I feel like I just don't have the same through lines. I mean, obviously it kind of sucks when like your favorite driver isn't doing particularly well, which for me is Oscar Piastri. Last week was a real heartbreaker. Like really hit on the disappointment level, you know, and that honestly that result could have ended up that way anyway, despite the you know, classic question making about, you know, does Lando or declared prioritize Lando and all that. But just even still, like, I feel as though, like, none of the battles feel great. I mean, I would say they still don't. I mean, there's some aspects to it, I think, when the actual, like, race is started. There's kind of there's a little bit of like like once everybody's in full race and everything is very everybody's kind of settled in. It's not just like, yep, you've got the better, you know, starting right now. But it does have a sense of, it does have a little bit of a sense of like whoever gets pulled gets to win, and then second to beyond is the question mark, which was kind of the like big issue of the last regulations. But we'll see. We are at some point. I'll take. I'm gonna end up taking kind of various breaks of where I will where I'll need to let Maisie out, and then I'll be needing to make dinner. I didn't want to wait though till after the stream, but I'm making a very simple dinner. I'm making mac and cheese, and nobody can stop me. But I'm definitely putting that in the be right back screen, by the way, is the image of Shadow saying I'm making mac and cheese and no one can stop me. I should have that somewhere. Oh, and that's also a thing I think I want to do. One thing I want to do is one thing I'm thinking of doing is when I am eating and like slash while cooking, what I think I want to do is I want to go through things in my meme folder. You know, I just feel like a good thing for any good, like a good bit for any streamer is just at various points, just be like, here's my breath of memes. It's a great way to get to know your streamer. Knowing a streamer's meme folder is a great way to get to know your streamer, you know? The insight into their mind, you know? So that they can come and see that, yes, the machinations of my mind are an enigma. By the way, I'm not really following this. I just kind of am rolling in it. Honestly, part of it is I forgot to queue for a roulette. I was going to be doing that. I'm just gonna skip this because you know what? I'm just not. All right. I mean, that's partly why also we're not really going to be waiting for very long queues. Oh, Maisie. Hi, Maisie. You feeling better now? Feeling better? Didn't need to get up. Could have stayed laying down. It's okay. Okay, I straight up thought for a moment she was just hanging out. She just had Emperor's clothes on. And she might have. Try not to make my pulls too much. I often try not to make them too big. But it's pretty easy how frequent he's going to end up catching healers top card, and I definitely know this from experience. I may need to load myself with caffeine a little bit sooner than I expected. Ah, damn it. I have faith. Okay, I had faith. She's taking far longer than I thought she would. Do you not have Lucid? Like, do you not have lucid dreams? Oh, it had to have been it. That had to have been because of a fucking misclick. There's no way you popped it earlier for no fucking reason, bro. Yeah, bro. I used up my fucking Phoenix down in that shit. Making me feel, dude. That sounds feel bad. Quite frankly, I'm even just curious how you died in the first place. Shadow Yutto. Yo, I'm Shadow Yutta. They call me that because of my fresh Yuttas. No, I don't want to. I'm not. You know, while I am here, while I am XP grinding, I'm not here to. I'm not trying to be here for a year either. Time to be pretties. What happened to the bug? What? What the? Okay, we can go without the monk. That's fine. I would like to have our full party, but our whole party with us. But whatever. I guess. I don't know. Did he go okay? Like, what's going on? Yeah, it's Maisie. Well, we could wait it out. Let's just give it a go. Oh, yep. When there's a DC, I'd rather wait. While inherently we are probably fine, but Maisie's now investigating everything. You're okay. You're okay. When we are done with the dungeon though, I'm actually gonna grab. I'm gonna go grab the AC unit and put it in here for a while. Because it's supposed to be 74 and getting cooler, but man, does it not feel like it. Well, we'll give it a wait here for a bit. Ugh. Oh, bad. I was debating what type of caffeinated drink. I was either gonna have a soda or a bubbler. And I think I might go with the bubbler since it is 3:10. I could probably get away with it between 5 hours from now. So. Well, oops. I think I'm throwing out the maybe is now the time to vote to dismiss. Which I forget how. Okay, thank you. I think it has just been too long now. All right. Ooh, the double range GPS. Let's go. All right, once they get close by, we will, all right, now they are here. Let's get going. about anybody's directionals anymore. So I do need to just kind of move the boss around however I want. It ain't gonna be as good. Let's go. I worry about no treasure. The strong room. I have to remember sometimes to double check. Like, oh yeah, right? Nobody's watching the cutscene. Definitely want to say now, if I get hit by an ice, it is not necessarily my fault. It's tired. Though it is, whenever I'm in these states, it is kind of fitting for a lot of the music. It's very surrealist. So, like, I've just been doing a very normal thing. One moment. Okay, I'm taking a rather large risk here. Um, I have added a different AC. I've added our portable AC. Now, this should be okay. But what is a frequent happen in this household is whenever we use the toaster oven or the microwave at the same time as this AC, because they're on the same circuit, just the way that old houses work, kind of is just the way it is, that it kills the circuit and I have to go reset it. We'll see if this is a problem, but I don't know why I have no music. But all right. Maybe we change locations here. We can get a. There we go. There's some music. All right. I am also now. I went a different route. I am now gamer subs up here. But yes, otherwise, I feel like this is more of a, this will get me through the time right now, and then I'll be good to essentially go back to sleep later tonight when I need to go to bed. It does somewhat mean I will have to drink this rather fast, but surprised honestly this is taking as long as it is. Also, chat, I know I was planning on that whole bit where I said I was going to be making mac and cheese and nobody can stop me. I might stop me because, like, I'm really debating saying fuck it and getting and getting some Wingstop ordered to me. This is the best part. you at? Where'd you go? Are you secretly up a level? You are. I don't even need to do that whole thing. I could have just flown to the top. Mamuda. Oh no, he's hiding something. Alright, luckily I got out of the cutscene before this went through. Okay, there we go. Ah. Everyone up. It's okay to point them in different directions. Great blast. I caught it. I thought I dodged it. was like wondering why I wasn't going. I forgot how close you really gotta be. There we go. Almost thought we weren't going to make that one. All right. I do want to quickly check one thing. Get out of here. I'm trying to find something quick here. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Okay, now I can do this whilst we wait. Hello. Didn't have to go very far. Guy says with tiny buckler. I mean, I guess, okay, you shouldn't shit on the buckler. The buckler is a valid form of shield that was used by warriors in the past that would kick my ass. But, you know, obviously in this scenario, I am a warrior of light. So, like, it just doesn't even out, you know? This mount is at least pretty fitting. Oh, ice scoopoo. They every time I feel like I see things with 14, like the more I'm like reminded / like I sit here with people where I'm like, God, I need somebody, like, now that I'm like I'm far enough in, to the oh no, you aren't that Karaku. You're not ready for this. Oh, you weren't ready for this poor guy. Oh. I forgot about these abilities. These are good spots for these though. So, actually not mad at where they just kind of wound up. Yeah, chocobo barding and stuff was one of those things where I've been seeing stuff and I'm like, damn, there is so much to this fucking game. But now with like Evercold, where like the chocobos can actually enter dungeons with you, so you can kind of do 2-person dungeons. I'm kind of like, that's pretty sick actually. I think I'm into this. No, we should stick together. I guess. I don't really know, but he swindled me. My own friend. Ooh. I think I have to go to Eastgard, right? No. All the way over here. Man, nothing like a mount you get only through flying. Or like a mount that's only fast when it's flying, that you get before you can fly places. One thing I also intend to kind of do, I know we said MSQ and roulette, so we haven't really gotten to the MSQ yet. We will. But one thing I am debating as well is one thing I am kind of planning on is going to bed. Come here. Come here. You must be stopped. I will deny you your vengeance. It's everything you taught me. No, you cannot, you can't continue. Does the word of a gunbreaker mean nothing? Easy, come here. Come here. You're okay. Oh, Radovan. Ooh, mysterious. The old goat can wait. I'm debating some ways to do this if I were to move forward on this route of getting food from Wingstop. All right, I do need to check. What is this normally? Though part of me wonders if I should have maybe waited, but let's see. So basically about $2.50 more compared to if I got this normally. Well, let's do the normal raid since that has the tank ass. So let's just do that. Went by rather quick. I might commit to this because I don't know that I necessarily want to take the time to cook now. Me? Hey guys, me when your mom, me when. Turn off my stream. Just turn off the stream. Just turn it off. No one should be here. No one should be here. This has been an alliance raid, so that would be a very hard point to I will say Paladin does continue to sway me. Oh. Yeah, I'd say, well, I will say, because while aesthetically, Gunbreaker definitely is my favorite, and big reason I want to get Gunbreaker to 100 is I would love to get their, the level 100, the heavyweight raid gear. Thank you, my healers. You do get such little experience from it, though. Wait, okay, so I do want to check quickly. That's 70. Oh. Oh, no. It's $3. Okay. Well, let's see. It would be $3 whole more, but I wouldn't be getting other stuff. I would just be getting wings. Doing some quick food comparison here because now is my time. I either order said food or I start making it. It's one or the other. So I gotta determine this now. Okay, I'll do. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing the sauce here. Because I'm definitely in my I'm in a phase of my life where I just like getting bone-in wings. I'm not big on the boneless anymore. Okay, this is a tempting prospect for sure. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it. I have various, because I don't need like a soda or anything from this. I don't need to order that. I mean, like, look, this is the thing to do. I'm home alone. I don't gotta worry. Like, it's just me. I may make use of this whole thing. I'm using the, like, I may make use of this combo. Oh, hold on. Hold on now. I ain't against giving him a tip, though. Can I do that? Well, maybe I haven't gotten into it yet. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You know what? That's fine. Actually, I'll do this. Damn! Wait a minute. Let's really get up to the same level? Hold on. How about? This is why I hate doing delivery services. It should basically cost the same. True. The $3 I saved by losing the service fee. So by doing this Amazon versus just ordering from the app, which at least with the app I'll get points. Yeah, I think I think I might move again, but this is good for other things that don't have an app. But I think it will still order, as I could save an extra $1. And you know what? In the principle of what I'm looking at, I'm saying it's worth it. I'm just making sure my order is correct. Now I wish I didn't go to Taco Bell earlier today, but I've made worse mistakes in my life, monetarily. So I think I'll be okay. I've also been in worse financial spaces in my life. All right, there we go. Well, let's do a high level dungeon, even though it's technically not better for experience. I'll still get a bonus, so it's better than nothing, and it's probably better than doing that. It's inherently probably still better than that raid would have been. Yeah, the problem is always that these are on flats, not on like flat level numbers, not not like these aren't like the leveling dungeons from the middle of the game, or or game or expansion. This is a unfortunate egg is such a funny name for these things. I'm just checking to make sure I didn't have anything immediately like any warning things immediately popping off as like, hey, be careful, this thing is wrong. I'll need to pop a couple things because it's gonna be a tough pull, I think, but build a meter there. Okay. I should have grabbed this. I'm going to do this because I don't want to bring these forward because these should have been part of the last pull and they weren't. So it would create an imbalance, but I'm not. Oh, also, it's the boss, I guess. So another good reason not to drag them forward. The last thing you usually want to do is drag ads into a boss. It's a pretty tricky one. I might as well keep it right here for now. These notifications are coming at a bad time. I wasn't sure. Again, like I'm not sure when it's important, so I'm like, honestly, like this boss mechanic would be cool for like a final dungeon boss, let alone like a first dungeon boss. That's kind of crazy. Away. Alright, so we got to fight it. Oh no. White and black mage closely. One of those seen far more often than the other. I'll let you decide what I'm referring to. Yo, Luke Goblin. Hey, this thing looks familiar, actually. I like how this is basically we fight this in this is Shadowbringers. I will say, I think if I ever made I've been in a mood lately to play some Soul Calibur again, and mostly from like a story perspective. I love fighting game stories in general. Like, I think fighting game stories are so fucking enjoyable, actually. They're just funny. They're silly, funny. It's like, I mean, it's kind of like, honestly, it's like liking Warhammer, where it's kind of just like everything is so really stupid. I'll give that hat. But everybody in universe, you know, takes it so serious. It takes itself so seriously, you know? And that's like important to, I think, making things that are ridiculous and kind of dumb work, is like how, you know, people will do this stuff to, it's like, yeah, this is really dumb and goofy. You know, I could never truly take it seriously. But then, like, because of the nature of everybody else taking it seriously in it, you're kind of like, hey, you know what? Maybe I am taking this seriously. You're like, wait, is this peak? I did forget the reason why island level dungeons are as a duty is so bad for experience games. I don't know if it's like because these are dungeons that normally don't give experience, so therefore like the levels, the amount of experience per. Oh yeah, look, this is basically the enemies of Shadowbringers. I totally forgot that this was a thing. But this is what I always inherently find interesting with 14 is the way that it utilizes like reused content is at least inherently so unique. And because, like, you know, this is an enemy that I would argue is not, like, back at it again. What did that music just play for? That definitely doesn't look like anything I need a glamour, so. Alright. Almost they're getting there. I was really hoping Alliance rates would have need for tank. But I think we might just live with it anyway. Alright, let me make sure though I do dismiss my my notifications here. All right, now when I get a notification, I'll know. Now, yes, let's do a bit of the MSQ. Like I had intended to do. This is such a funky mount. Just like looking at it. I forgot I have this adorable alpaca now. Halo? Dun, dun, dun. You know, entering in this area was like called the something Halo, and honestly, this music playing right now, I would argue is pretty Halo coded. Hey, this was a bad time for me to show up in this. Maybe a minute. Fucked up. Yeah, let's just... Oops. I made an oopsie. I should have entered before I switched. Alright, let's go. The food's been picked up. I'll still go through the meme folder, but it will not be while eating mac and cheese. Probably so faster this way. Oh, never mind. Hold on. All right, which crystal tower do you think we'll get? Damn, can't believe it. I always like seeing people in this though, because you really get to see like everybody's various styles that they've chosen. I'll be honest, I think it's kind of lame to set your glamour and stuff up solely, especially without your weapon. You know, it's just, it's your job's identity, you know? I don't know, just to dismiss it from your person feels like you're hiding part of who you are. No, actually, I would say now that I think about it, I thought for a moment we were in. Maybe we are still at the start of this. The first segment of it. I always forget the order. Come to me. Yeah, it seems to be holding up well enough. So I'm actually pretty content with how things are going right now. And it feels great in here. I do also like in this instance whenever the flame things are on you. I mean, I know like I am a tank, but it's funny you just literally tank it. The clothes in this part are always fun. Who died here? I give a Control F is my shortcut for sprint. It's not, or shortcut for tank stance. I definitely have a distinct fear though that my food is now going to get here before we're anywhere near done with this alliance rate. Now this is Crystal Tower on the plus side. I could probably take a nap and be okay. In fact, I kind of have done that, where I've literally sat like been so droopy at like a late night session of this. And where I have like basically was playing with my eyes closed. I couldn't tell you like what class I was playing at the time because I feel like I've probably done it multiple times. I will say, I think this is the best crystal tower to get in the MSQ because it involves the least amount of extra crap. You know, basically everything is straightforward. Just go in, smack it. This one, like Aiden, for example, has, you know, the small, you know, he is kind of this small thing of near the end, you know, he has the, you know, the world ender, you know, things are attacked, especially when he freezes everybody. But other than that, pretty much the rest of this alliance race kind of just be done on autopilot. You just bully the shit out of the boss. Locked in. I haven't had the curtain call through yet. How did so many people die from that? little moment just to be sure. Some people are grayed out. Wait. Oh, okay. Starting to feel it. Sometimes I feel like the cluster in the middle has been the last one left. Grab him, save him from himself. Should have been delivered, but it was, I had not gotten the notification. Well, we can get out of this and I can go check. Easy. Okay, one second. I'll be right back. Oh, chat, my food isn't here yet. What the fuck? Oh, that's not what I want. Alright. Alright, I don't want to get another queue when it could be coming soon though, so... What I would like to do quickly is actually look at, yeah, so like one thing for sure I know I want to get here is I want to get this, this Grand Champion saw back. Like, yes. Space Marine, hello. Yes, brother. Honestly, Space Marines could only wish. Have gun on chainsword. Deliver the Emperor's holy fury. I do like these though. I think these are cool. Very Phantasy Star Online. Which PSO2 is a game I would like to go back to someday. So I believe what is it, the wall job that I had? No. The Grey Knight, the Dark Knight weapon here. Now, what is it? I do think this is very cool, though. I actually would love to do this. Problem is, I haven't ever done Savage stuff, and I feel like that requires more things than I have. Bed for you. You're going to bed. What things were those? Mandervilla swings. Oh yeah. That's the thing I need to do though next as well, is I do need to do Manderville stuff. Why don't we get to, though, since I am close to 70, why don't I get myself ready to go prep for at least getting to this gear for sure. Alright, what do I have for this right now? We have the weapon, the chest piece, pants, and boots. Alright, let's at least get the arms. We don't need earring because that'll stay as the XP game earring. So when we get to level 70, we'll basically be ready, and then I can go into my my better outfits. Bro, where's this dude with my order? It's literally about to be almost a half hour. It's like I thought I was gonna have missed it because I looked and it was like 10 minutes after it was supposed to have arrived. Let's do pick the answer. I need you to like gain health a little faster here, please. I'm in such a weird middle ground with Pictomancer, to be honest. There's a lot of times, hey, me and that dude have the same haircut. There's a lot of times where I'm kind of like meh about it. And then there's others where I'm like, damn, Pictomancer's cool as fuck. I just like, I get in a good vibe with it. Alright. That's not what I want. Let's continue this in borrowed attire, shall we?
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body, only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
I don't feel so good.
Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
Because the Endless.
If
are
preservation
fucked.
is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All right, I'll be back.
All the
I'll just
neo-regulators
remove
have
myself.
been distributed,
Let the cutscene play out.
and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings? Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return. A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Speed, wait! I'm coming with you.
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
All right, I'm back.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Yes, we're gonna hold on that a little bit. As Sova has gotten his wing stop. Oh boy, this is a long cutscene. Dude, these poor people. These poor people have been attacked so many times at far too quick succession.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
things have gone mad.
Why is this happening? Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Hey, look, it's our favorite magical MacGuffin character.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. This is just like before, when Zeryoja unleashed the soldiers on us.
Yeah, weird.
I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
You want to know that honestly, I kind of wish this was like the whole.
No, you don't! Are you all...
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me.
Man, these people gotta learn how to deal with death.
But now...
Are you alright?
So many hurt. So many dead.
Or Reels Fiend.
This is wrong. This is all wrong.
All right. Yeah, they probably collected enough souls for, you know, dipshit endless guy. Calyx, that was the name. Alright. We're gonna move away for a moment. We're gonna have here temporary just chatting. Switch over to just chatting temporarily. right. So one thing I'm gonna do here. Gotta bring this down. Right. This definitely won't be perfect, but it'll work. All right. This image is here just as a placeholder. By the way, shout out to the podcast. You should watch it. Heretic Hammer on YouTube. That link down below. All right. As I eat through the wings, we're going to go through my meme folder. That's going to be the way that we pass the time. Now, I got a couple. Technically, my memes are very disorganized right now. So I have a couple. We'll start kind of recent. We'll start kind of recent with ones that I've used for Heretic Hammer. So you know, this is a good one. This is always a good one. Good Warhammer. Hold on. I should have. I can't find. Oh, there it is. I was like, I should have a memes folder. Let's see. I've got. Oh yeah, this is a classic. Little hey shit ass. I'll drink POV. Would hate to be in a Heldrake right now. Oh yeah, I made this. That was a good one. That was a good just kind of throwaway image to throw in there. Also, I love this one. This is a great one. I love this one. Very, very Warhammer and Imperium coded. What did I make here? Oh, it's just, this is the template. Oh yeah, featuring my old model, but oh my god. Jeez. Yeah, featuring my old model, but I just think they're neat. Me at Eldar. I just think they're neat. And then early I made this one for Dylan. He described a scene of him laying with Gunpla, but I very specifically chose this image of Rin because he referenced this scene when he made this joke about like he'd be like Rin in the bed, but instead of turning over there'd be nothing, there'd just be all of his Gunpla. Oh, of course, a classic. They put the man regime in the soda. This is a truly some like peak brain rot humor. What's this one? Oh, just straight up that quote. Okay. What's this one? Hold on. It's so dumb. Oh yeah. I know what you are. What did I do here? Oh, yeah, the Imperium. Negotiating with Huron would have been infinitely better than obliterating multiple planets. Yeah. Dude, not enough people watched our Badab War episode. It's so good. Oh yeah, Bekmaskenska. Really bad photoshops, but this is my favorite thumbnail I've ever made. I love this. Horace be like, yo, Sanguinius ain't ballin'. Objection. Sanguinius is fucking ballin'. Sanguinius ballin', but can't get up. Oh, also love this image. Love this. This is a real Games Workshop image used in a White Dwarf. Love it. So good. All right, let's go back. Into my meme vault. I need to zoom in. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I've used this one. Obvious reasons. Oh, here we go. I'm a peel man. I love pee. I drink pee. I fuck my wife. I was born in May. I protect my meat. I eat guns and I own my wife. If you don't like it, move. Oh, man. If I was born in May, I'd get this shirt. But let's be real, my wife owns me. It's the other way around. So when I put ketchup on my Kraft macaroni and cheese SpongeBob and SquareChance, I think it's delicious. So I would appreciate if you kept your shitty opinion to yourself, MFer. Oh, I had another. Here's another recent Warhammer meme I got. Believes in science. They're the same dude. Ferris Manus and Armstrong both would probably love nanomachines. Oh man, I used to use this all the time. I used to use this image all the time. I should bring it back. Also, love it with the fucking iFunny. I grabbed a version of this with the fucking iFunny watermark. Dude, that's how you know. That's how old you know this is. This is how you know how old this is now. I've had this image a long time. Oh, I love this template. I used to use this template all the time. One of the common ways I used it was with the silenced liberal version, but it is still very funny, honestly, regardless of what you put in there. What is this one? Oh. Oh man. Let's see. Why do I have this? Why do I have this image? Oh, similarly. This is who I am, Eggman. It's not a face, Eggman. Oh yeah. Hold on. Fucking Ben Shapiro. Oh my god, dude. I fucking forgot about this image. Oh. Ben, Ben Shapiro would have this opinion. Let's be real. That's a good one. This is a good one. This was my Steam profile picture for a long time, actually. Hey, Celeste, we're looking through my memes. I hope you enjoy it. I'm eating dinner, so... And because it's wings, I really can't play at the same time. So, we're going through my meme folder, and it's a long history. Oh, I just swallowed some spice directly. Jeez, man. Some of these are old, though, let me tell you. Some of the things I have in here aren't, like, crazy great memes, for sure, but some of them are pretty good. Like, why do I have this? Like, why do I have this? Just so stupid. Less of a real, like, less of a, like a straight up meme, but just like, I love old funny Star Wars images. This is moments before Chewbacca dies as he takes a moon on. I miss Legends lore, man. Legends Star Wars lore was peak. People just didn't get it. They just didn't get it. Hold on. Oh yeah. Oh my god. You want to see old meme? You want to see old? This shit. Bro. This is old. Man, I remember this. They pulled her so fast because there's so much so much porn. Oh, this is old Natural One Media humor. This is from an episode when when we were doing Let's Plays, and I found this image looking up Ash and Latios or Latios. I like that he's in a tux. And it's not like the source image, which I believe I can find. I have. Yeah, it's not like this. Wait. Just, it's so much more raw. what is this? Chat. I mean, like, look, who doesn't want to be this? If this isn't goals. Deep down, we all want to be a party girl with a party hat. Let's see. I need to make sure I gotta vet some of these because some of them are a little not safe for stream. And then some of them are just not funny. They're clearly like images I grabbed because they were relevant at the time. Like, what is this? I get it's a Tarzan and I will dominate our gorillas meme, but like, why do I have it? Why did I feel this was worth saving? Let's see. All right, I need old K-pop stands. Old K-pop stands. Ready? I'm calling you. I'm calling on you. Boom. Call me when the Beatles have contributed to music half as much as Shiny. I'll wait. I'll wait. That's right. I'm old. I listen to Shiny. Oh no. Eh. All right, let's see. Oh. Yeah, this is actually my Discord, my personal Discord server for a long time. This is the Discord image I had for my server for a long time. Hold on, I gotta see what this one is. I gotta vet these. I need to make sure I vet these. Again, love old Star Wars clips. What? What is this image of Yaddle? I think taking a baby from Anakin. It's hard to tell it's a baby. I don't think I can show this on stream, but I am very curious. Yep. Yep. Can't show this one. I gotta really find ones. Again, I'm running into some edgy ones here. They're funny. And it's more that they're not, they wouldn't get me canceled. It's more that Twitch wouldn't like it if I showed them. It's more Twitch would have a problem. Oh. What the fuck? Why is this titled this? Hold on. It doesn't look bad. Oh. That's right. This was an I Am music video. And like the fucking water purifier or whatever, the ice maker thing here was just, the brand is Smeg. What? Why is it Smeg? Guy, chat. Look. Some of these might be out there. Sometimes you might not be weird. But you need to know, as much as I may seem to curtail to Twitch or whatever, I'm still hard. You know why? Because I don't give two frigs what the heck my mom thinks. Fucker, watch out. That's also not entirely true. I do give at least a frig what my mom thinks. Guys, that was edgy. That was edgy. What? Oh, that's funny. Here you go. This one's relevant. Hold on, I think this is okay. I'm just double checking quick. Me to every one of my friends. Me at every one of my friends. I used to use this image a lot. My favorite band, Avenged Seinfeld. Not showing that one. Dan Clancy would not be a fan of that one. That one's bad. That one's bad. This one is gonna be a mixed one. Yep. Nope, not that one. Can't do that one. Chat. My life cut into pieces. It's my last resort. Make sure you do that. Make sure you do that PC check. All right, this one's gonna be tough for me to grab a couple of them because it's so old, and not all of them are memes. This was just kind of like a resource depository, essentially. So I have just a lot of images that are just honestly just images. You know, like PNGs, like different PNGs I needed. But I got some classics, classic bangers of PNGs of myself in here that are real fucking old. And I say bangers very loosely. As in they make me want to bang my head into a wall. Oh man. I miss this. There's two things I miss about this skit, which was this was a fake PSA we made about not pirating. You know, back before, like, the problem is this is back before companies were pieces of shit, and it was actually cool to watch stuff on these websites. Well, Right Stuff was always cool, but now all three of those streaming websites suck ass, and honestly, we probably would actually we would be promoting the opposite now. I got some great though. I'm making fucking mac and cheese, and nobody can stop me. Here's my deep fried version, and nobody can stop me. I haven't used this one in a while. This is from a presentation I made where I would this is from like a presentation I made where I was talking about good at home mac and cheese. Oh man, ready for an Overwatch meme? This is classic Overwatch meme. Hell yeah. Classic Overwatch meme. Classic. All right. Getting my stuff back because we'll head to the game shortly. I'm just perusing through though. See if I got any last final good ones here. Oh boy. This meme. Format. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a lot of pieces of thumbnails here. Man, back when I was making Overwatch videos on Osu. Can never forget Osu. This is my profile picture. I used this as a Steam profile picture for a while. So stupid. Oh man, Dat Boy. I remember Dat Boy. That was a good one. Ooh. I think I'm running low here. Granted, again, like I said, this was not the folder to be going for. I was gonna run low pretty fast. Yep. Let's just go one more to the for the road, though. This was on the front page of the Sonic Adventure 2 Steam community page, and if it didn't kill me just immediately when I saw it. All right, where were we? Okay, final. There we go. Let's get back into it. All right, we can move back. All right. I can give myself the controller again. There he is. The edgy
By
little endless
illness
himself.
weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed.
Oh, look at that wrinkle. Oh, I guess those are gloves. I thought his skin was just
Such
really wrinkly.
fragile flesh is worthless to us.
He's going the route of the Mechanicus.
How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer. The time is come to pose a new question.
Yeah, I really feel like this should have been the I still really feel like that, yeah, like this whole Alexandria storyline is what should have been the whole thing. I know some aspects going into this wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, and Wuklamat's a great character on her own, but, well, she's a likable character on her own. She's a great character. Her progression is not amazing. She never really gets more than the kind of top level that we get to see her as. The wasting disease which afflicted him. That's still crazy. All right. I would like to move on. I'm very like middle of the road when it comes to cutscenes. Especially a big thing is I often will keep listening to them when they're voiced. But like I'll like watch to get a gist. I'll read to get a gist and then I'll just kind of get it moving. People are still very uneasy. I wrote this game. Yeah. Another what is this? Oh, it's a tarot reading. That's neat. Oh. Ow. Nope, don't get the Neo. You want the? Don't get the Neo regulator. The Neo regulators are fucked up. Don't do it. I don't know what I clicked. Yeah, well, you know what? Some people who died did have a regulator. They just didn't have any souls left. Because this is the whole bit of this freaking thing of why we're even trying to deal with this in the first place. Is that essentially I mean, this is like that fucking Thai movie with Justin Timberlake where it was like the rich get all the life and then the poor are forced to do everything they can do to make ends meet to just not die tomorrow. And I was so happy to not be making this back and forth once we beat the raids. Oh, that's right. The one that actually we saw that I thought died didn't. He was still alive, but he was getting treated by Alphino, which means that he's probably more injured from like various other means. Yeah, it turns out, yes, Calyx, we are establishing correct again. Calyx is a piece of shit. Straight punched. That's creepy.
Stay back! Stay away from me!
Leave him alone.
Are you all right?
What happened here?
A sentry walked into my apartment, even though I'd locked the door and everything. I managed to run, but the man who tried to save me.
No weapons, which is to be expected, considering all the sentries were meant to be disarmed. Yet it was ordered to attack all the same. Even...
And that guy's still lost.
Leave matters here to you. I'm going to do...
Do you know anyone else in this sector?
Oh, I don't think I've...
Uh-oh.
Go to them, quickly!
That's never a good sound.
Wayakwe!
I'll be fine. Mother!
Oh, no.
Is it... Oh, thank goodness.
I'm sorry.
She'll be alright, apparently.
Everything will be all right. I promise to make your mother better.
Thank you, Miss.
Calyx is fucked
Will
up.
she sleep like that forever?
No, not forever. She'll wake soon. I'm sure of it.
That's good to hear. Thank you for saving her.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so this... Now I've begun the promise of tomorrow. We're catching up. Yeah, Secret of Eternity, that was 7.2. 7.3 is where we're now. So we have 2 more. We gotta get Into the Mist. And then, which I believe this is the last segment of Calyx. Hello, Cryle. Just the head nods. Trying to shift myself to get more comfortable spot, but I don't want to move the chair too much because Maisie is behind me. She's rested. After being all stressed out with the rain. That's not what I wanted. You know what? I'm gonna switch to Sage. Forget that cancel sprint. That's fine. I'll still stay switched. I think as part of this is always running with Sage stuff, to me does always kind of look a little weird.
This is the only place left.
Geode, are you...
I'm here. Sorry for the long silence. I've been busy.
Oh, you're alive! Thank the gods! Where are you now?
The radius next door. The lobby.
The
I'll
lobby.
scout the second floor. Then I'll join it.
No. Fellow Vieira. Damn.
Dust? What are you talking...
They're not just collecting souls. They're draining the bodies of corporeal ether. The dust that we saw was all that was left of the victims. They
No, not the old guy.
Shit.
I love how this game pulls the shit card. Should have checked your ammo, bud.
You can't be here! You need to run, now!
Oh, he got baited.
A trap!
Now you need to run, man. Get out of there.
Take care of the others, eh?
You got this, brother. You can do it.
No sign of him, so...
Geode!
A shame. I had hoped to leave here with at least one more cell. But seeing how eager you are to interfere, I shall cut this foray short.
You bastard.
Calyx. What could you possibly stand to gain from these atrocities?
Ether sufficient to generate 5,000 endless. How would you acquire it?
I wouldn't.
How would I?
Until I have the key, the reflections are closed to me. Thus do I make do with the sources at hand.
7% of Alexandria's current population will yield the energy to convert 5,000 into Endless, with 11%. Our bodies are fated to decay sooner or later. These ones refuse the gift of eternal life, so...
Who doesn't love a good superiority complex?
I will not waste time and resources on meaningless conflict. Instead, I pose a question. It was foolish of me to even ask.
What? That that like everyone else, like people from other reflections don't matter?
I return to my work then.
Unfortunately, Maisie, I'm gonna have to get up soon. I will have to end the stream here, but I want to at least complete this quest. Yeah, that's a weird... I mean, that's the thing, right? It's a culture that's been built, right? They've created the idea that not every soul is inherently equal, right? We've gone into this kind of inequality eugenics territory in this type of mindset. The they're not us mindset. She has got a book, so I wonder if she's going to become playable or like usable with usable in like in the parties or trust in the trust systems. All right, but that's going to do it for us today. Was kind of a random day to do the stream. Oh, wait, well, let's see. This cutscene's voiced. We'll hang around a minute, but sounds like no. Poor girl. His soul's in there.
Our dear Geode.
Oh, no, it is.
The soldiers. If only I'd been able to control them.
This isn't your fault, Gololja. The blame lies with Calyx, and with him alone. It's all so senseless. Why force his plans upon us when we're already happy, living our lives? What does he even think life is? I'll never forgive Calyx for doing this. Or or myself for being powerless to stop him. Wait, where are you going?
All right, babe.
To clear my head.
I don't know if I believe that fully.
Stay here and get some rest.
Thank you.
Things would have been far worse if you and Geode hadn't rushed in there. Many people are still alive because of you. And after adding what you discovered to the leads we've dug up, but we need time before we can move on. Just a little time.
Oh, Geode.
All right, now that'll do it. So it was a good stream. Kind of out of nowhere, but you know what? But I gotta get ready for bed soon. You know, Maisie, I gotta get Maisie out here. So we'll